乗れない。レースなら足がつく必要はない。しかし公道では赤信号とかいうもので止まらねばならないらしいのだ。今まで味方だと思っていた体の大きさはやっぱり敵だった。
Hello, you anime nerds and nerdettes. 2024 has been quite the year for anime. With some of the best romance, crime, and action anime coming out back to back, I guess it is safe for us to agree that sometimes it can all be a little mentally straining. Spending hours wondering what the One Piece is and whether or not Crocodile is Luffy's mom. Sometimes we just want an anime without any emotional or anxiety-induces attachment, an anime that we can all just sit and enjoy with a great story and amazing visuals. Don't worry, we got you. Today we are going to give you 10 of the best slice of life anime out there. Remember to like and subscribe as we get into the video.
人間らしい競技です。
Miss Kobayashi is your average office worker who lives a boring life, alone in her small apartment, until she saves the life of a female dragon in distress. The dragon, named Toru, has the ability to magically transform into an adorable human girl who will do anything to pay off her debt of gratitude, whether Miss Kobayashi likes it or not. With a very persistent and amorous dragon as a roommate, nothing comes easy, and Miss Kobayashi's normal life is about to go off the deep end.
大型だって言ってたけど、まさか胸の大きさ。
Mo and motorcycles have never looked better together in this sports comedy about a group of students in the motorcycle club of their all-girls school. When Hain Sakura sees the wild-hearted Ansa Amano riding a motorcycle to school, Sakura is inspired to join the motorcycle club and get her license. However, nothing could have prepared her for the challenges or the joys that come with hitting the road on the wings of a real bike. When Hataru transfers from a school in bustling Tokyo to a tiny school in a quiet country village, she's in for a big adjustment. Although her new school only has 5 students, there's something about the laid-back lifestyle that makes her feel right at home. It's a big change from the big city, but there are still plenty of new adventures to look forward to with her quirky new friends as Hataru learns that home really is where the heart is. Olivia is a blonde-haired beauty who was born and raised in Japan, but can't speak any English. Despite always acting serious and as an intellectual, Kasumi is a bespectacled girl with short hair, who also can't speak English. Finally, there's the pigtailed Hanako, who's cheerful but can't seem to become a normie. The 3 middle schoolers end up making a players club? The ultimately cute, ultimately fun and hilarious teenage girls comedy is about to begin.
あなたの覚悟伝わりました。
Bored out of her skull, Tanaka decides to give her friends some rather quirky nicknames, but they aren't going to take her unflattering descriptions lying down. Sakuchi, who got saddled with Oda due to her nerdy otaku tendencies, and Sajinomiya, dubbed Robo, thanks to her deadpan personality, decide to call Tanaka Baka. And honestly, this should give you a pretty good idea of the shenanigans these 3 get up to. They're at the height of their youth and they're utterly ridiculous, eagerly and hilariously wasting away their days as high school girls.
楽しい？なんかね、動いてる。私の青春、動いてる気がする。
Scenery that we have never seen, sounds that we have never heard, scent that we have never smelled, food that we have never tasted, and the surge of emotion that we have never experienced. This is the expedition of recollecting the pieces torn apart and sensation left alone. When we reach that place, what will we think? Howling, 40-degree angle. Raging, 50-degree angle. Shouting, 60-degree angle. A wilderness beyond the heavy sea. The furthest south, far from civilization. At the top of the earth, we will find lights through the girl's eyes to live tomorrow. The eccentric Suzumiya Haruhi wants nothing more than to meet aliens, time travelers, and espers, but she'll have to settle for the everyday Kion instead. Along with the mysterious Itsuki and the vacant Mikuru, the duo forms the SOS Brigade, a club whose mission is to discover the mysteries of the world. Armed with a razor-sharp wit and a skill for manipulation, Haruhi will stop at nothing to have fun at all costs, even at the expense of Mikuru's dignity. For the airhead Minami Tani, there is nothing more delightful than delicious bread for breakfast. Bonding over a mutual love for the food, Minami meets the dignified Uizawa and the upbeat Fuyumi Fukagawa. Joining them is Noa Sakura, a pint-sized girl who sees bread as the ultimate weapon of self-defense. Together, the girls strengthen their bonds of friendship while striving to sample every kind of bread this world has to offer. Everyone around Kusaka seems to adore cats, but due to his allergies, the teen can't stand them. So when he wakes up one day and can hear what every feline is saying, Kusaka is annoyed to say the least. His new gift, it seems, is the result of accidentally breaking an enshrined statue of a cat. And what's worse, Kusaka must atone for his sin and appease the vengeful spirit by aiding 100 kitties in distress, or become a furry feline himself. Now, amidst helping various cats with mundane and trivial issues, Kusaka must try to dispel the jinx and attempt to salvage his self-respect, not to mention his love life, along the way. Yuko, Mio, and Mai are regular high school girls who lead a normal, everyday life. However, with bizarre explosions causing random objects to rain down on their heads, lunch turning into an epic battle between Girl and Wiener, and students riding to school on goats, their lives are anything but ordinary. Meanwhile, Android Nano spends her days wishing she were a normal human, but keeping house for her creator, the playful and immature child genius Hakase, dealing with talking cat Sakamoto, and trying to keep a hold of her multitude of easily detachable body parts. Her dream is far from a reality. With that, we have come to the end of another video. Tell us what you think of our list down in the comments below. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.